Hi everyone. Right, I'm just sort of on the last bit of the service work on the Bandit. I've already checked the coolant and everything seems okay on it. So just got the last bit of air out of there. Not changed the coolant, I've tested it and it's perfectly fine and it's not discoloured or anything. The only thing I will need to do is you just need to top it up here just a little bit. It doesn't need much, sorry, top it up here just a little bit. So the only thing that's left for this to be done now is for the oil to be changed, and then she can have a bit of a ride out, just make sure everything's working fine, and she's ready to go. Oh, got to give her a good wash though, and a bit of a wax. So that's where I'm up to at the moment on the Bandit. Notice the lights aren't on, there's no need for the lights to be on. It's nice and sunny outside, and yeah, it's fine in here. Oh, I've still got a bit of this runny nose and a bit of a sore throat. I'm hoping it's going away. I don't want this while I'm going away on holiday. Yeah, so let us warm her up. Oh yeah, before I was doing that I was checking the coolant, I was checking all the hoses and everything, all the fasteners. Yeah, they all seem fine. There's no crustiness, no stiffness or hardness in the hoses or anything, so yeah, I'm quite happy for her to go. So I'm just going to put a little bit of coolant in that expansion tank, just a little bit. Then I'm going to fire it up and get it hot. And then see where the coolant level comes up to. It should come up to the maximum. Won't expand that much. And then I can drop the oil and change the oil filter. Put the fresh oil in, and we should be right. See you in a bit. Right, that's the fuel tank back on, all connected up. Breather hoses, got 2 breather hoses underneath. Electrical connection for the pump and the fuel line. I didn't disconnect the fuel line, I was struggling to get it disconnected. Fortunately, it didn't need to be in a position where I needed it completely off, so it wasn't too bad. So yeah, just getting these, got the tank back on, putting the fixings back in, and we should be ready to fire her up and get her nicely warmed up, get the oil changed, and yeah, and then maybe go for a little ride either later on today or tomorrow. See how we do. Yep. And yeah, might give it a clean, give it a good clean on yeah. So I might give it a clean then on Saturday and or Sunday. Oh, I won't give it a clean Saturday because I'm going to go for a ride, so she'll be a bit warm. So I'll let her cool down for a bit before I wash her. So it'll probably be Sunday or Monday. And if everything's great, it could be going this Friday coming. So when I say this Friday coming, it's the dinner time ferry we get. So yeah, we set off at our house, leave my house about 2:30 in the morning. That just gives us plenty of time, and obviously with this EES flipping thing going on at the port, we'll probably have to get there at least an hour or 2 hours earlier. I don't mind getting there earlier, because if we're there too early and we get through, then it's just a case of just chilling out and getting a coffee or whatever and waiting for our ferry. Ooh. I was going to do another mill yard, but now I know why the pigeons are coming into my backyard. So the reason why the pigeons are coming into my backyard is because one of my bins, when it's been raining, collects a bit of water. So they've been coming in here having a fucking drink. Bloody hell. Oh no, I wish I hadn't done this now. Never mind. It's a bit of a laugh, in it. I don't know. Anyway, it's not mithering me. It's not causing any damage anywhere or nesting in a roof space anywhere. These are wood pigeons and they live in the trees that you can see from my house. Yeah, so it's a warm day anyway. I'm in my bloody t-shirt. Fucking, I don't know, it's a bit, reckon it's going to be about 30 today. Anyway, let's get this beautified up. Actually, before I do that, there was something I was meaning to do. I mean to put a bit of, just a little bit of graphite powder in my ignition switch. Just a midges little bit. Yeah, so so I notice it's getting a bit ropey in there, and I have put WD-40 in, but it only lasts for a very short time. Anyway, need to put some graphite powder. I've got some lock graphite powder that I've used in the past. So this is a new bottle actually, and I'm going to stick some graphite powder in there. You only put a little bit in and then run the key up and down on it. It needs 2 hands though, so I'll quit back to you. Right, got the engine running. So I've just started running there. Put a little bit of graphite powder in the lock. Get up to temperature, and then once she's up to temperature, chip the expansion bottle, and that needs a little bit in there. I'll put a little bit in. If not, then I can drop the oil and do an oil change. I usually let it drain when I do the oil change. I usually let it drain for quite a while, so when I get to doing the oil, I'll leave it for about half an hour or so. Really. I'll get back to you later. Right, the bike's all warmed up. Just drop the oil in the pan. I'll leave it there for a bit before I put the filter on, let it cool down a bit. Got the filter ready here. I use a high flow 138, and luckily enough, I've got a few of these. Luckily enough, that fits my DL800 as well. So just the same filter for both bikes. That's good, isn't it? Anyway, I've got the sump plug here. Just give it a bit of a clean, but I'm trying to get the washer off. It looks like it's fused on there. So I'm just going to give it some gentle little taps to get the old washer off, because I've got a new one. So let's get on with that. Well, that's typical. I was did a little section on the sump plug, and I've put a new washer on. The other one was that squashed up and tight and been on there for a while. I couldn't get it off. So anyway, I've got it off now and I've put the new one on. But like everything, I hadn't pressed the record, had I? So anyway, nothing special, was it? Right, while I'm waiting for that oil to drain out, important task to be done now, and that's a cup of tea. Right, time to change the, putting the fresh oil in, change the filter. got the filter here, the new one. So we're just going to go around and sort the filter out. Just got the camera on there on the filter. We've got a rag here to try and stop any of the oil from pouring all over the place, because the way the filters are, there'll always still be oil in this filter, and the problem with it is when you undo it, get loads of it coming out. So there's the oil coming out. Just got to keep on sealing it until it drops off and then turn it up. I forgot these come out that way. Oh God. Just put on that out of the way. Oh. Let's get caked in oil. It's always the case when you put oil filters in a position like that. So I'm just going to take this out. So looking at it, it's stopped most of the oil. I can't see much else on there. There's obviously a bit dripping down. You can see a bit of oil dripping out of the unit. So I'll get the new one. And obviously we're going to come on the other side. These are pre-greased up, but I always like to put a little bit of oil on it anyway. So there's the new filter in. Give it a turn. So it just touches. Just touching there. So it's usually 1.5 turns, but I usually go feel anyway, so I'm just looking where my centre mark is. Right. So it's a bit hard because it's got oil in the food. Right, that should be okay. Just think there's some oil out of this. So before we put the oil in, plug in. Right, oil tub's out of the way. Time to put the, I've got the filter on, which is in there. Just give the pipes a bit of a wipe down. sump plug with a new washer on, and just fitting that back in. I'll give that a nip up, get it finger tight. Get my wrench. There is a torque setting for this, and again this is another one where you need to set this so it's at a particular torque, because if you overdo it you shred the threads inside here. But it's a bit awkward for me to do this, and so I'm going to have to let it go so I'll get a proper heave on it. Right, that's that done. So I've just got to top the oil up now.